Hello, I'm Caroline from Right Now Residential. This is your sales property market update for February 2023. The lull of the Christmas property period is now well and truly over, and the great news is that we are seeing now more buyers registering for an active property search now, even versus this time of last year. Rightmove have released their January data statistics, which is implying that the newly advertised properties and their asking prices are up by about 0.9% versus the end of December 2022. Now, although this does sound great, don't be deceived, as this is actually your advertised asking price versus what properties are actually selling for. Asking prices are not the same as sold prices, and whilst it can be tempting to listen to an agent who gives you an inflated price, do stop and ask yourself if this is realistic in the current climate. Of course, price reductions can be required as a tactic during your selling journey, but be wary of agents who value high and start reducing prices days after listing. Price reductions are happening frequently across the country, and in some areas, listing prices of 20% since last year have been required to get properties to shift. Average asking prices are still lower than their peak from the heights of 2022, and over the last consecutive months we have seen house prices consistently be dropping. As a homeowner, it can be an awful reality to accept that your property value may have gone down, but if you realistically want to sell in the current market, you do have to ensure that your property price is reflecting this current change. If you're looking to try and actually find a buyer, ensuring that your property is well and truly priced in the current climate will give you the very best chances of securing a sale. The fall-through rate across the country in 2022 reached about 40%. That's 40% of properties were falling through unnecessarily. At Right Now Residential, we have the way to lock in your buyer's commitment, helping to reduce the number of fall-throughs. We have Law Society approved reservation agreements that we would love to discuss with you, and we'll do so on our valuation process with you. Mortgages are a very hot topic in the property market right now and are obviously having an effect on the property prices. Now, mortgage rates have come down since their absolute highs at the end of last year, and they are continuing to come down, and we do expect there to be some movement across the rest of the year. However, if you're a buyer who's holding off from purchasing because you're waiting for mortgage rates to come back down to where they were maybe this time last year, you could be sorely disappointed. Our recommendation is if you're looking to buy a property or you're looking to remortgage, just really focus on trying to get a rate that allows you to move forward with your property plans. The average time it takes to find a buyer has been rising rapidly over the latter half of 2022. Now, if you're selling a property in London, the average time it takes to find a buyer is sitting at around about 70 days. So long and short, it takes time and patience to find a buyer. Testing the market for 4 weeks will not be actually a clear indication of either how the market's doing or your agent. You really do need to be patient and give it some time. If you have cladding on your building and are trying to sell your property, you need to speak to your freeholder about the following. Has your cladding been inspected, and if so, what is the rating? If remedial works are required, who is paying for the works? When will those works begin? Can you get all of this in writing? Some of the major lenders have announced they are happy to lend on buildings with cladding challenges, but it does depend on the above information. We can connect you with our brokers for advice on this matter. Simply don't hesitate to ask us. For anything property related, whether it's sales, lettings or property management, do get in touch with Right Now Residential. We'd be delighted to help.